to Advanced Performance Driving. I'm Reg Local. I know you haven't seen me before, but I'm Reg. This is Daft Andy.
I'm Daft Andy. Because I'm a bit daft.
He is really daft. So we're doing something a bit different this week. We're having a trip away to film some winter driving stuff. And we thought, well, should we go to Scotland? Should we go to the Alps? And we thought no, didn't we, Andy? We thought we'd go to Siberia. So we're at Manchester Airport now on the first of 3 flights. And we'll keep you updated on the way. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe and have a look at the website as well, reglocal.com. Loads of stuff about advanced driving there. And we'll see you a bit later on in the flight. First flight, Manchester to Paris. This is what it's like travelling with Daft Andy. Flight number 2, Paris to Moscow. Let's go to Chelyabinsk. So here we are, we're in Chelyabinsk. We're in Chelyabinsk. We've got here safe and well, it's all good. Apart from our luggage hasn't arrived. We've got a very nice man roading over here. We'll be seeing more of roading during the day and during the next few days. Sorting it out for us. So hopefully we'll have some luggage later on today, because Andy's starting to whiff a bit. So we've arrived in Chelyabinsk now. They've lost our luggage, but that's just a minor detail. We'll soon get over that. The main thing was that we wanted to collect a car because we're going to do some driving here, and obviously I wanted something that really suited the area and something that really so that we could show off some performance and some high performance advanced driving in. And of course we've got ourselves a Chevrolet Aveo, which I've never even heard of before. Never even heard of a Chevrolet Aveo, and I think this is going to be a delight on the Russian roads. Give us a tour around the car then, Andy, let's see what it's got.
Oh, wow.
It's got an engine, it's got some wheels, and it's blue. And I can't really think that we need to ask for anything else. It's exactly what we wanted.
But we're now reasonably priced. Russian car.
Oh, it's only done 136,000 kilometres.
And we're just going to go around to the hotel.
What's that in pounds and ounces? Yeah, we're just going to drive around to the hotel now and follow the guys.
80,000 mile into it.
So it's been a couple of years since I drove a left-hand drive. We should be on.
Kadunk.
Making so funny noises.
Well, that's going to be the snow under the tyres, isn't it?
No. It is the quality car. Russia Car Rentals has rented us.
Oh, jeez. No?
Now, we've all seen all the YouTube videos of driving in Russia. We know how good they are. So I'm expecting some tremendous driving standards, not least from me. This car is awesome.
Right, John, so what have you got planned this morning then?
We're going to keep warm. We need to keep warm above everything else, but beyond that we're going to go out and get the car warmed up now. I'm not sure how long that's going to take. It's minus God knows what outside, so it's going to do a cold start video. The question is, will it start? So fundamental problem with the cold weather number one is we've got to get in the car, and of course it's not central locking on a button, the key won't go in. But since we're on the leeward side here, so with the leeward or the windward, we're on the windward side, we'll go on the leeward side of the car. That's just right. So since that driver's door is frozen solid, I think we'll leave this running now with the heater on for a bit. So don't forget, every morning when we set off on you, one thing you need to remind me is, in Russia, they drive on the right.
Driving on it. See, even here, you can get the grip of these winter tyres.
Oh yeah, well you can hear them.
Yeah.
You can hear them digging into the into the snow itself.
Oh, it's like a petrol station there. They really do bite in, don't they?
Yeah. So first taste of Russian traffic and a little bit of courtesy from a van driver let us out. So here we are, driving in Russia at 1 mile an hour. It's just my commute to work. This is no different from driving to Manchester. So I'll just give you a little tour of what happened last night. Last night we came for a little walk in the snow. We'd had just a couple of beverages. And if you notice over to the right hand side of the road, there's a nice galvanised metal fence. And how old are you now, Andy? 31?
38.
38-year-old Andy decided he was going to lick the galvanised fence last night. And being a good friend, obviously, I tried my best to talk him out of it, but he was insistent on licking the galvanised fence. Now I'm going to have to remember in this car that the handbrake is basically just
non-existent,
a decorative item, so I'm going to have to keep the foot brake.
In fact, I could actually pull that on now.
Oh no, there's something. Oh, it's not
a lot.
Oh, we might be able to have a little bit of fun with that later on.
You can see on the temperature board there, Reg, that it's minus 13.
The standard appears to be that there aren't actually any lanes, you just make your own. So this guy in the booming van next to us, the boombox van next to us, has just made a new lane. So I think he's just stamped his authority on that lane, hasn't he? So I'll stay here. But now, normally at home I'm very conscious of bicycles and motorbikes filtering, but I don't think there's going to be many of them out today. But I'm keeping an eye on this right-hand door mirror. I'm going to have to start using left and right instead of near side and offside like I usually do as well. I suppose you're near side now, aren't you? You're near side curve and I'm offside now, so that's going to get me mixed up very quickly.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, even though we've got the heaters running, Reg, it's still quite cold in the car.
It is. It's not, and it's on. Oh yeah, we've had the heaters on full blast for about 45 minutes now.
Oh, easily.
Since we started the car up.
Okay, after you, sir.
I'll be honest, everybody at the moment has priority, because I'm just not quite sure what the customs of these roads are. So if you want to pull out in front of it today in Chelyabinsk, you're more than welcome. There's these guys in the road here. One thing that I find a bit difficult with driving a left-hand drive car for the first time on the right is that judging that right hand.
It's that special awareness, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even though you may not know the width of your car in feet and inches. Yeah. You know exactly where it is. But on the other side, I'm not so sure. Really.
But Reggie's cold weather driving tip number one: always leave a much longer following position from the car in front, because even on winter tyres in these conditions, it's going to take us a lot longer to stop. So I want to. I've got about 5 car. We're only doing about 20 k's at the moment, 15 miles an hour, and I want a very long distance between me and the car in front in case it brakes suddenly.
Daft Andy's winter driving tip. Can't even speak.
let Reg drive for you.
Let Reg drive and don't touch the vodka at night.
So I'm interested in how Russian drivers and road users interact with each other as well. Whether they've got an aggressive style or a relaxed, laid-back style.
Well, from what we've seen, the short distances, I don't think you could have much of an aggressive style in these weather conditions.
Yeah, they're not really rushing around very much.
Rushing around? Reggie's getting pumped from behind.
I get it. Not local fella. Chill out. There's very little traction when you try and set off quick.
I felt a little bit of a slide there.
You can see Roddy's back tires going, this is a very, very slippery road.
Well, these are just normal driving conditions.
Yeah. And try spotting that speed bump in the snow. One of the things Vladimir was saying last night was that the heavy goods drivers have no additional vocational licensing requirements.
And this guy looks like he's making his own lane.
Me. I'm trying to stay in his mirror, but like I said before, they make their own lanes. So they get no additional training to be a lorry driver. If you've got a driving licence, that's it. And by all accounts, and I don't mean this in any offensive way towards Russians, the system is somewhat corrupt, and if you want a driving licence and you're prepared to pay, there's not really any requirement to run any tests. So I'm invoking one of Reggie's primary rules of driving here. That's the rule of non-involvement. So it's not getting alongside that truck where they want to be in front of him or behind us. And for that very reason, one flash of the indicator.
Well, at least he did it. At least he indicated his intentions there.
Have you seen anything off to the right?
You're clear.
This looks interesting. Lana hasn't spotted the indicator. Did he say it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
I've got him in front.
Oh, this is good. I was hoping to dispel a few myths about Russian drivers. But,
I think you're going to struggle there, Reg.
I'm going to struggle with that. Bit of an accident there. That's our first Russian shunt.
Oh yeah. Shunsky.
Really lacking traction on this hill now. So yeah, I was saying before, the tactic if we upset anybody and they get aggressive at all is to apologise profusely in a very, very English accent. I'm terribly sorry, we're English. Do forgive us.
Terribly sorry, Piotr.
So sorry.
Sergey, we're sorry.
Oh, English, I understand, yes. No problem. So, I'll be a little bit more delicate with the throttle, I think. No, I went for the left-hand gear change then. This time, got that handle. It just looks like I'm living out one of those horrendous Russian dashcam videos. You just expecting some kind of horrendous incident to happen in front of us. All we're lacking is that horrible music that they tend to play on the radio. As the stress levels increase and I'm using more and more of my spare capacity to think about what's happening on, I go back to my default. We all do this. We go back to our default driving settings and go back to what we know. So if you see me doing this a bit more, it means I'm thinking really, really hard about what's going on because I'm not thinking about this.
I feel like we should be drifting round here, Reg.
Yeah, sorry to disappoint. How about that?
Oh, well.
At the end. Oh, speed limit, that's really.
Yeah. It's certainly biting it, isn't it?
Yeah.
They are, yeah.
You think, you get up every day all winter and it's as cold as that. You know, this morning my hands were agony after about 5 minutes. It's so funny, people.
Well, that's how you do it. You have a beer.
Good lad. Good lad.
Having a beer at 20 to 11 in the morning.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Then 5 o'clock in the morning back home.